could lead me back to those days when we were happy. We said we would never give up. I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you higher. I never meant to hurt you like I did. Now I need you to forgive me for the pain I caused you. Rain will wash away the sadness in our hearts. Lights will guide us to a place where we can start all over now. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you
Always on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on top. Yeah. And we never stop. Music bumping, we just keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we never stop. Shake, shake, shake your honey till the morning. Let me hear you say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Come on. Now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Come on. Now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Yeah. That's what I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. That's what I wanna see you shine, shine, shine. Always on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on time. Ooh. And we never stop. Music pumping, we just keep on rolling. No, we never stop. Shake, shake, shake your honey till the morning. Let me hear you say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Come on. Now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Come on. Now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Yeah. I said I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. Yeah. Come on now, now, now.
That's right. Anyone's name is my name. A Matt has no name. Good evening, Comedy Sports Nation. It's Saturday night, 7:30 match with a lot of 9:30 energy. Welcome. You've made it. If that excites you, type some 6s and 7s into the chat. I need them to live. Welcome to Comedy Sports right here on Twitch at CZN Chicago. We are Twitch TV's home of competitive improvisation. I'm Matt Elwell. At House Midlack is my handle in the chat. And a huge thank you and welcome back to our loyal fans and our loyal flan. It's delicious, including the most militant wing of our loyal fans, the Barn Burners. 6s and 7s for all of you. And an equally huge welcome for anyone joining us at Comedy Sports for the first time tonight. Now, Comedy Sports is interactive, and we're going to begin interacting with a poll where you tell me who is new. And I want you to answer who is new with either I'm so new or no, what am I, new? Both of these answers come from my career as a high school student in the early 90s. And we're finding out now. It could go either way. Anyone would know. Let's see. We've got 3 people who are not new, and no one who is new. Someone in backstage just said 1890s, and they will get no sound effects from me. So that's how it goes. All right, we're up to 5, and a few of you have not voted yet, and I know that because metrics. So get in there. Get in there. All right. Well, now it is great to have you no matter who you are. Oh, I can't vote. I'm not going to vote. You're so silly, Twitch. We'll just end that poll now, right? No need to keep going. There. Did it work? Yes. Well, 6, I'm not new. 1 to 0, I am totally a babe in the woods. And there you can see an example of competition. You see about Comedy Sports, it's not comedy as a sport. That would be insane. It's Matt Oops and half of Simon Collier. That is your host tonight. It's improv comedy played as a sport. That's right. We have 2 teams trying to outdo each other by performing a series of songs and games. Wait, you're all been here before. Why would I say these things? All right, but how will they do it? You know, we're going to give them suggestions. But I want to remind you that these suggestions are for everyone. So don't chat anything vulgar, profane, disrespectful to any group of people, because those chats are out of bounds. And first you'll get a warning and then exile, total exile. Or as we like to say, all suggos, no uggos, one of Jason Geis's favorite sayings. So think of them, and we'll be back after these messages. And by messages, I mean me saying this. If you're having a good time and want to support us further, the best way is by following CSZN and subscribing. This gets you notified when our shows go live, so you never miss a moment of Comedy Sports fun. To follow, click the purple heart follow button at the bottom right of the screen. And you can also subscribe. You probably all have, but I'm saying this anyway. That gets you to access custom emotes as well as admission to our subscriber-only streams. We have so many of them, it's become a subscriber-only river. That's a water pun. Just find the subscription drop-down menu located next to the follow button. From there, you can subscribe to any of our 3-tier levels or subscribe with your Amazon Prime membership for free. We know you still have it. Those are great ways to thank CSZ. Want to thank an individual CSZ player? Now you can. Simply scroll down to the donate section of our page or type !tip jar, no spaces, in the chat and click that link for our tip site. There you can tip Comedy Sports Chicago players, music directors, stage managers, probably the person who created it, I would have to assume. And don't you worry, performers receive 100% of all tips sent. Looking at you, Grubhub. Of course, everything I just said is completely voluntary and by no means required to enjoy Comedy Sports on CSZN. The easiest way to support the show is by getting those suggestions ready and throwing those 6s and 7s in the chat. And I want you to really give us some good suggestions because starting next week, we're only doing virtual Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30. So you'll have less opportunities to give your amazing suggestions virtually. You might have to go to the Den Theater and give some live. That might happen. All right, in chat, let's get some of your suggestions. Here is my first question. What is an activity you actually did this week that didn't involve a screen? That's right, Katie. 7:30 shows only on Twitch. What is... Okay, good. Keep them coming. Yep, I'm seeing people doing things. I'm typing some of them down. They might come back later. Like the proverbial shotgun over the mantle in scene 1 of a Chekhov play, it will have to be used. Gave away some gifts. All right, good. I like all of these. You're all very special. Here's another one. What's an activity that the world doesn't recognize as a sport, but you think should be recognized as a sport? It's that important or that unimportant. Depends on how you think about sports. Cheerleading. I wonder why. That person has no connection to cheerleading. Just odd. All right. M&M eating. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well. Yes, these are all great. Yep. I really want to know what zero turn mowing is. Is that like a one turn kill in Magic the Gathering? Schick, I expect a full description in the chat. All right, lastly, I'm going to offer this one to our barn burners. Barn burners, what's an activity you keep pitching on the show and we never take? What's one we never take? I like this silence because it says that we usually take them. No one's sitting here just harboring something. All right. All right, so there's some great suggestions and a very touching family tribute. Everything's happening in the chat, everybody. It's fantastic. Okay. Some great things have happened. I've explained the tip jar. I've talked about the fact that we're moving to 7:30 only. I feel like I've checked a lot of boxes tonight. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm hoping you're feeling really good about this because it is probably time to start this match. If everybody's excited for that opportunity, please give me some 6s and 7s in the chat so I know that I am loved. It's very important. It brings up a lot of stuff from my past, all right? Hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming. All right. Now I need to go into the back, to the virtual back room and get ready for this match. And now please enjoy Comedy Sports.
All right, give it up for your Lakeshore Divers. Our visitors in red kicking off. It's Brian Houlihan. Oh yeah, coming up next in red for the drivers. You know her, you love her. Her face is right in your face. It's Allie Vollmer, tonight played by Ryan Ford. And your captain of the Lakeshore Drivers, give it up for the one, the only Ashley Victoria! All right, now those Lakeshore Drivers, they're not just gonna play themselves. That's right, they have a worthy opponent defending their titles. Your defending champs, your downtown Chicago bosses, opening up for the bosses. Give it up for the most beautiful hair in comedy, Nick Hasselbrock. That's right, coming at ya, the world's greatest cat mom. You know her, it's Catherine Gottsick. And leading these bosses to either victory or defeat. Give it up for part-time ref, full-time meanie tonight, a rabbit, and your captain, Simon Collier. Now, who in the world could be in charge of all of this? Well, it's the person who just started talking because she felt like it. That's right, it's me, myself, and I. I am your referee tonight, Kate Cohen. Hello. Oh my goodness, Matt. How is it going?
I had a little tickle in my throat, so when I did the intro, I probably sounded a little different. I don't know. Did that read?
You sounded a little different, Matt, and I'm not gonna lie. Your face was in our backstage feed frozen in a way that looked like you were getting ready to speak at any moment. And so all of us were just back here, and I know our loyal fans that are in the Twitch feed can't see our backstage feed, but my goodness, was it a really lovely thing to watch you just almost talk. But you know what? I'm glad that your throat is feeling better. Clearly, these bosses and these Lakeshore drivers are ready to rock and roll. Before you went into the ether of the internet
Yes.
at the of Comcast, or do you have RCN?
I have RCN. I'm very happy with them, actually.
Now, are you sure?
Well, I received a message that Zoom crashed, so I don't blame them. I blame Zoom.
Is that right? You know what's so funny is that just all of us are on Zoom and it didn't crash for any others. But you know what?
No, my Zoom crashed. I don't think all of Zoom crashed. I'm not,
Matt,
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, Kate.
No, not at all. And Matt, you said something before about like 6s and 7s to make sure that I am loved. You are very, very loved, and I'm sorry your Zoom crashed. And you were able before that happened to go over everything that these loyal fans need to know to get
So
this
much
match
exposition.
started. There was exposition. The only one thing that I'm going to mention is so apt, and the timing is perfect because our folks who've seen this show before in Twitch know that we have a technical foul for occasions just like this, right?
Yes.
When perhaps your internet may crash or you are on mute when you're not supposed to be. Either way, Matt, were you one of our fielded players from either of our teams, I would have blown my referee whistle and called that technical foul and deducted 3 points from your score. Now, I'm not going to do that because you can't earn points, and I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you could actually award me points and then take them away.
I'm not going to do that, Matt. No.
To make an example of me. I mean, I've been naughty.
Nope, not going to happen. But
Nope.
It's a great demonstration for our loyal fans to know what's going on. And speaking of going on, let's get this show going on. Captain,
I love it.
to the field.
I don't know if this brings him to the field, but I decided to do it.
Yes, it does.
right,
yes.
cool.
Thank you so much for all these hearts in the chat. Oh my gosh, Captain Ashley, Captain Simon, please shake hands, however you may wish to, on Twitch. Wonderful.
Great.
All right, so we are gonna get this match started straight away. I am leaping over the coin toss as I am drunk with power, and I'm going to give our defending champions, our downtown Chicago bosses, since you have home field screen advantage, you are going to challenge the Lakeshore drivers in this opening head-to-head. Captain Simon, what would you like to challenge?
Wow, all this power is really invigorating, I think. So I would like to try that on for size and see if the drivers could also try that on for size.
That's a tough game to open with. Captain Ashley, do you accept that challenge?
All we ever do is try. Yes.
All right, so screen your teams. This is the game of try that on the side. Try that on the size. Try that on for size. So let's get one player from the drivers, one player from the bosses up. So loyal fans, if you have not seen this
We
game,
send Allie.
I'd send Nick.
Allie and Nick, get your digital butts up here. All right.
I'll stay here.
Fantastic. So, Allie and Nick are first up in the game of Try That On for Size. Here is what I need from my folks in the chat. So, I see you, Michelle and Austin. I see you, Allie does improv. Pre-me, I see you. If you can start throwing in the chat active activities that perhaps you have done at some point this week. Like earlier this week, I danced and I walked. So those are great examples. So go ahead and put those in the chat. This is Try That On for Size. Here's what's going to happen. Nick from our home screen advantage is going to begin doing an activity, and he will say exactly what that activity is and then challenge Allie to try that on for size. Allie will do the same activity, but then have to say that she's doing something completely different that still fits the physical motion. Back and forth they will go until one of them messes up or says something that has already been said before, anything like that, I'll blow my whistle, and then that player will be out, replaced with another player. The last player for this game of Try That On for Size that is left standing wins 5 big points for their team. That's right, 5 points is on the line. So the first thing I see, Schick, thank you very much. I see ping pong. So ping pong is our first activity. Ping pong, table tennis. So Nick, we will start with you. The game is Try That On for Size. The stakes is 5 points. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. I'm playing ping pong. Try that on for size.
Wingardium Leviosa. Try that on for size.
And a lollipop for you, and a lollipop for you. Try that on for size.
This is going to be the best portrait you have ever seen on a painted canvas. Try that on for size.
Yeah, so I woke up from the bachelor party and they said the best way to dry my nails was to flick my hand like this, so try that on for size.
Oh my gosh, stop complimenting me. Stop it, but keep going. Try that on for size.
Well, I might not be the smartest jockey in the world, but at least the horse is moving. Try that on for size.
I'm sorry, Nick. Everybody knows that if a jockey were making a hand motion, it would be farther back on the horse. I'm sorry. You're out of here, Captain Simon. Send up your next blue player. That's right.
I'm gonna get my digital butt on the screen.
Get your digital butt on the screen. All right, Allie does improv. Thank you. Who doesn't do this? Aggressively Febreze a room. That is your activity.
And I would like to make it very clear, that is not me.
Oh, right. This is a different Allie does
It's
improv.
a different Allie who also does improv. So if people are like, hey,
Allie.
It would be very Chicago to give yourself your own suggestions and then crush them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
different
what
Allie.
I did earlier.
So we're going to be aggressively Febrezing a room. Allie, you will start. Please make it look different than table tennis. We're pros here. Players begin.
I'm aggressively Febrezing a room. Try that on for size.
There was a centipede on the ceiling and I'm going to find it. Try that on for size.
This is the starting pistol for 12 simultaneous races. Try that on for size.
I am really trying to climb up this cliff, but the rope keeps swinging and I am in distress. Try that on for size.
I'm a color guard flag waver that broke one arm, so we gotta commit to this one. Try that on for size.
Allie, I'm sorry. My sister did color guard, and there's always a backup. Sorry. They would never do that to somebody on the color guard. Get out of here.
I
I'm
went to
sorry.
Catholic school. They sure did.
You're off. You're off my screen. Captain Ashley, please send up your next player.
Woolie's going.
Cooley, you are up against Simon. So the next thing I see here is painting a wall. You'll be painting a wall. Simon, we will begin with you. We got one player down from each team. Players begin.
I'm painting a wall. Try that on for size.
I'm doing math calculations. Try that on for size.
Oh, you're gonna be the prettiest girl in the pageant. Try that on for size.
And this is how I tattoo Bigfoot's knee. Try that on for size.
I'm doing a cross stitch on my own hand. Try that on for size.
I'm conducting a tiny flea orchestra that sits in the palm of my hand. Try that on for size.
This is a very tiny kite and I am reeling it back in. Try that on for size.
You know I'm stirring the tea, so you gotta spill it. Try that on for size.
Well, I'm going to sink your battleship with this battleship. Try that on for size.
Captain
No.
Simon, I'm sorry. Anyone who has ever played Battleship knows that it's an up and down motion for those pegs. I don't know what kind of battleship
Thank you.
grew up with. Get out of here. Your last player is getting her digital butt on screen. That's Kat.
Yeah.
So Kat, you're the last boss here. So the red team could take it here, but they do still have one player left. Next, we are going to have, Lizzie. So Lizzie Powers says playing ukulele. So playing ukulele. Huli, we will start with you. Yeah.
I'm playing the ukulele. Try that on for size.
I'm winding up this toy ferret. Try that on for size.
Oh, me? I'm just getting my Iron Man costume soldered in. Try that on for size.
I'm just putting the final piece into this ship in a bottle. Try that on for size.
And it's a hoedown if you know it's a hoedown. It's a hoedown, hoedown, fiddling. Try that on for size.
I'm I'm pipe cleanering this paper straw.
Kat, I'm sorry. I don't know what you were saying, but the red team has swept this game. You are too hesitating. That's right, red team. You get the first 5 points of the round. That is time.
That's the bosses at 0 and drivers at 5.
Oh, wow. What a start. What a start to this whole thing, Matt. Am I right?
Are you?
I guess I have to be, right? Because I'm in charge in this moment. So let's get Captain Ashley from the Lakeshore Drivers on my screen.
I'm doing it right now.
Captain Ashley, you rocked that, and your team carried you through. I'm sorry we didn't get to see you in that game, but what a play!
It's all part of the plan, Kate. It's all part of the plan.
Well, this plan is working swimmingly. Another thing that is going to be part of the plan is your team choice game. So since you swept that first round and you got the first 5 points of the match, actually, Matt, can we update that scoreboard, please? So that
I'm trying to do it with my mind. Yes, it should be bosses 0, drivers 5.
Should be in a perfect world. We'll get that updated for you. So, Captain Ashley, I assume you want to continue this winning streak. We're going to see, because this is the game that's going to go up against for a vote with the bosses. But what game do you think is going to keep the victory driving down Lakeshore?
I mean, this plan has been secret for a long time, but I guess I finally have to reveal it to the world. We're going to play YouTube AMAs.
YouTube AMAs. That is quite a plan. All right, so screen your team, please. Loyal fans in the chat, it is time for YouTube AMAs. Now, I know that y'all are Twitch watchers. I don't know if you are YouTube watchers, but while the red team gets screened, what I need in the chat are interests, hobbies, anything that you think somebody might make a YouTube channel about. So, for example, like you see this here on the screen, you see these amazing YouTubers. So for example, start putting those hobbies and interests, please, into the chat for their suggestions. I am starting to learn how to sew, so I personally have been watching quite a few YouTube channels on basic sewing. So I'm watching stuff on seam ripping. I'm watching stuff on back stitching. I'm watching stuff on, pressing and fusible interfacing. I mean, you wouldn't believe how much of this stuff is on YouTube. Matt, what kind of, these are great suggestions that are coming in here. Matt, what kind of stuff do you watch on YouTube?
I watch a lot of Brendan Burchard on YouTube. Yeah.
If I were smarter, would I know who that was?
Well, he's kind of like an empowerment, like imagine a Tony Robbins who's not creepy.
Okay, we're done here. Great. So I'm just kidding. All right. So we have got some great suggestions. So Allie, your YouTube channel is going to be all about. This is from Schick. Is going to be all about sick mountain bike tricks. Cool. And that's verbatim. I'm taking
most
that
YouTube thing I've ever heard.
Yep. Hooli, yours is going to be baking the British kind. That's important. Okay. And from Missy Sue, Ashley, yours is very, very niche. It is going to be icing wedding cakes, specifically. Icing wedding cakes. So again, loyal fans, we're about to get this started, but this is an AMA, which means ask me anything. So you can now in the chat start typing in those AMA questions that you just would love to ask somebody on the internet who is incredibly smart and insightful and knows a lot. So for example, I might ask something like, oh boy, when is gonna be a good time for me to buy a condo in the next 6 months? Because you know I'm looking. Or I might ask something like, ooh boy, Is it? Will things ever change? I don't know. But yeah, ask those questions for those AMAs. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tune in one by one to each of these channels. We'll start with those sick bikes, then we'll go to we'll flip we'll flip to baking the British kind, and then we'll flip to icing wedding cakes. So yeah, Michelle and Kat, thanks for those. So this is the game of YouTube AMA. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Thanks for the click, like, and subscribe for the channel there. And this Harmsy, this is a bacon the British way. So my name's Rob, and me gonna leading you through some things. So I'm Rob.
It's Zoe Dodo from Dodo's Catering, here to answer your questions. I'm so excited. I'm working on a cupcake right now, so bear with me, all right?
Hi, YouTube. It's me, Elizabeth, with Mountain Biking ASMR. Because just because you can do a sick trick doesn't mean you're not relaxed at the same time. Can't wait to hear your questions.
Great. Wonderful. So the first question that I'm seeing coming into this AMA is pretty awesome, and we'll go in that same order. What's the best Halloween costume for this year?
Quick, easy, real good Halloween costume. Not that we necessarily do it over here, but you're gonna take like a little pinch of nice, and then like little pinch of sweet, and Bob's your uncle. You're gonna be Candy. Bob's your uncle.
All right, I've heard the hottest Halloween costume for this year is to be a ghost. I say it's really easy to do. I think you just cover yourself in some buttercream. Maybe if you want to be a sparkly ghost, you could throw some sprinkles. We've got some silver sprinkles that I love to work with, and you can find those in the description. There's a link. And oh, look at that. Can you guys see that?
I think the best Halloween costume is Chloe Woodruff, the U.S. Olympian mountain biker. She's very well known, and people will know your costume. And if you have a can of compressed air to clean your bike, you can use that to relax as well.
Great. Excellent. Next question that I'm seeing coming through on the AMAs that's been voted up here. It's coming from Missy Sue 123. Should I invest in gold?
Well, me mumsy used to invest in gold. She would take the Crumsy and then the Deucekins, and then you whip it that round with an egg, and then haven saving on it, and then you have a deucey, and then you end up with twice as much as you did before. So yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I put it on while the cupcake was still warm, and can you guys see that? The icing is melting, it's sliding right off. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was the question? I'm sorry, I can't do this right now. You guys, I cannot. You guys do not understand the pressures of being an influencer on social media right now. You have no idea how hard it is to run a channel right now. I can't do this right now.
I have to agree that running a channel is very hard right now. But to answer the question, no, you should not invest in gold. You should invest in rocks with positive affirmations. This one says, it will get better.
Great. And I see there's another question that just got voted up, really relevant for the internet, which is, how do I stop spending hours watching clumsy cat videos? And that's pretty specific about clumsy cats. So yeah, what do we think, channels?
Well, Bob's your number one. Go ahead and you're going to have to take a lift down. Go ahead and take it, and then you're just going to pop it into the oven for about 325, maybe Fahrenheit, no, Celsius, and you can go ahead and have yourself jolly old time. Jolly old.
So, the thing about cat videos is, I'm sorry, they want cupcakes for their wedding, but they want them two-tiered. They want two-tiered cupcakes for their wedding. That's what they want. So I'm just working on it. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't.
Okay, I'll pop in. The best way to stop watching clumsy cat videos is to change the word cat to bike. You can watch clumsy bike videos or sick tricks. Both are extremely relaxing, much like this tiny bell.
And that's the game!
I'm a spin. I'm a baller, take a deep breath. I'm a shark, you 7 days a week. I'll be up all night, day and night, day and night. I'm a spin. I'm a baller, take a deep breath.
Wow. I just learned a lot personally. And, you know, I don't know if Allie saw it, but apparently Shit in the chat who suggested sick mountain bike tricks apparently just said no. So I don't know if they were expecting.
Well, I got so excited about that game, I fired the poll to compare it to a game that hasn't happened yet.
That's
So,
okay. We all get excited sometimes.
What can I tell you?
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
But here's the thing. You kind of it made everybody a little, I think, more excited because they know that they will get a chance to vote. That game was killer, but the blue team gets a game too. So Captain Simon, get your digital butt up here.
It was foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
Sure was. Like that rifle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on the mantelpiece.
Right? Spoiler alert.
Digital butt is here.
Coming down in Act 3.
Relax.
That's all I'm saying.
Captain Simon, welcome to the screen. You just had a game of YouTube AMA. I almost said YouTube ASMR. But what you get to do now is you get to play a game that's going to combat that. And I don't envy you because that was a strong game. But what would your team play?
Well, the drivers have been part of the plan has been keeping that game secret. But our plan, the plan is coming together because we made this is a very public plan.
Wow.
We keep no secrets here.
This is a rivalry for the ages, is what
it is. A bitter rivalry. And so we want everyone to know all the time that we're going to play Hey Morty.
Wow. What?
It's my favorite game.
Challenge.
It's my favorite game.
That is Matt's favorite game. And
Good thing I'm not voting. This is my favorite game.
That's not a bit. So Captain Simon, get your team up here. Loyal fan, here's what I need in the chat. Can you please give me a suggestion in the chat of, oh boy, you had it to eat this week and it was so good, because you don't have it that often, but then when you do, you're like, put that in the chat, please.
Delicious.
Everybody knows what that's like. So this is the game of Hey Morty, which means our players, in a moment, once I get those suggestions of your delicious foods, they are going to be improvising a scene, and at any point I might hear a word that piques my interest, and then I will blow my whistle, repeat that word, and then immediately the scene will transform into a vaudevillian house with the lights down and the footlights blaring in the Catskills in the 1950s, and they will shoot off a pun-based joke that will just tickle your fancies, and then it will immediately return to the scene, so on and so forth. So let's see. Oh boy, Lizzie Powers, pumpkin cinnamon rolls is delicious, but I'm not gonna take it just because I'm gonna get too jealous. But I am gonna take from Allie Does Improv lobster mac and cheese. That sounds delicious. So that is your suggestion for the game of Hey Morty. Blue team, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. In.
All right, here's the lobster for you.
Robbie, I don't know. I mean, is it
Look. We took it off a truck. It doesn't matter. We got it off a truck, okay?
Listen, I'm thinking about blowing town. I'm kind of sick of lobster.
What are you talking? You can't blow town. We got something good here going.
I'm sorry. I can't. I've been lobstering. I've been a lobsterman since I was 7 years old. There's more to the world, Robbie. I gotta go out there and find my dream.
What are you gonna do? Go write poetry?
Dream.
Hey, Morty, did you hear the one about the dream?
No,
Marty.
We
didn't hear the one about the dream.
Oh, well, it gave me a real nightmare.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
No, you can't go. Look, we've been friends since 3rd grade, for goodness sakes.
3rd grade.
Hey, Elmore, did you hear the one about 3rd grade?
No,
Morty,
did not hear the one about 3rd grade.
Oh, it wasn't bad. It was pretty great. I was 8 years old in 3rd grade. Thank you very much.
Listen, come here and give me a hug. Okay? Give me a hug.
I would give you a hug, but I got a bad sunburn on my back. Oh no, it's the boss!
It is the boss, and I just noticed that a lot of my lobsters have gone missing lately. And I don't know which one of you took my lobsters. Okay.
Did you check the catacombs?
Catacombs!
Hey Morty, did you hear the one about the catacombs?
No, Morty, I did not hear the one about the catacombs.
Oh yeah, I took my date down there. I had to freshen up with the comb.
Listen, Mr. Jenkins, I admit it. I took the lobster and I sold them for my own profit, and I'm gonna leave town now.
That is a reasonable plan.
Plan.
Hey, Morty, did you hear the one about the plan?
No, Marty. We didn't hear the one about the plan.
Well, good, because it was not on the schedule.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I better not see you in these wharfs again.
You'll never see me in this wharfs again, I promise you that.
Hey, if she's leaving, can I get a pension?
You...
What?
Yeah, okay, you can have...
That's the game! Oh, man. Now, Matt, if you thought that poll was going to happen before, now that poll is happening now.
I got a fever for awarding points.
Awarding the perks.
The perks. Check out that poll. I got to award these perks.
Woo! All right. So, folks, as you are voting, if you for some reason or have just stumbled onto this channel and you're like, how do I vote? At the top of the chat, there's a little banner that says, I got a fever. And then there's a little downward carrot. Click that little carrot and then bam, vote it up. Red team or blue team. Goodness. And it looks like the blue team is coming up hot, which means it can tie it up, but you never know. Also, if you subscribe to this channel and you have channel points, you can use those channel points to vote at any time.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Wait, you mean we don't have 350 people watching the show?
You never know. But Matt, it looks like our poll is finished.
It is. And I believe the bosses have tied it up. Now it's 5-5.
Woo!
I still have no points, and you haven't done anything to fix that yet.
That's okay. You have no points, and I'm also going to have no points because that's just how the game is played. So we are tied up. One might say that wafting smell of something burning is maybe you left your stove on, or it's a barn. But we still got a lot of show. So captains, please come to my field. Captain Ashley, Captain Simon, we're tied up. I don't know what to tell you both. Should we just end it here?
Mm-hmm.
Make everybody a winner?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's
Snow
in your
day?
plan?
Was that a snow day?
Is it a snow day? No,
we can do better.
I really do think so. And that is also, I think I hear a game challenge in that.
Yeah. I want to challenge the blue team to I can do better because we can.
Well, we're going to win those parts.
Those are some fighting words for those.
Parts are ours.
I know those parts are mine.
Fighting words for those parts. All right. Players, get all your players. Captains, get all your players up here. Everybody hear that? That was an air horn. All right. So now, here's what's going to happen. Captain Ashley has thrown down the gauntlet saying that the red team, the Lakeshore Drivers, can do better. But I feel like Captain Simon also thinks that his team can do better. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to figure that out. Two of our players from the red team will stay on screen, and then one player from the blue team will stay on screen. Everybody else will step out of their frames. I'm going to use you know what? I'm going to, Lizzie Powers, I'm going to use pumpkin cinnamon rolls because, darn it, it sounds good.
Delicious.
So their suggestion is going to be pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Ashley, Huli, and Simon will begin. However, at any point, another player from the side might see something that they think they can do better, in which case they will pop into frame and say,
I can do better.
Right, I will hear that challenge, and if they think they can do better, I will allow them to do so. This game is a 2-minute game, and I am timing it on this Apple iPhone. No big deal. And at the end of 2 minutes, these players will have to then submit this game to a vote. So Matt, get that vote ready, and you loyal fans get to decide who actually did this better. So pumpkin cinnamon rolls is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Berlin, have you seen my pumpkin cinnamon?
You threw them on the clothesline to hang to get the freshness.
Everything's outside.
That's the last place. That last place I done seen.
I can do better.
Nick.
I can speak with more vowels than Ashley.
All right, so check it out.
You didn't say that before. I didn't know it was your fancy silver pants.
Children.
Yes, sir?
Gather round. It's a Saturday morning tradition.
Ew, what?
I can sneak better than Huli.
Go ahead and try to sneak, but you gotta say I can do better, Kat. 1 minute, 20 seconds.
I did.
Come on, don't be afraid. It's the
I can do
cinnamon.
better.
Huli.
I can do lemon face, lion face better than cat.
All right, try it out. 110.
I can entice the children better than Simon.
Ashley, get in there and do that better as well. 110. Continue.
Come here. Come here, you ocean
I can do better. I can get my face closer to the screen than Huli.
Good luck, but go for it. You have 57 seconds.
All right, open your mouth. Here's an egg. There you guys go. You can just Calm down. Oh, yes, you are so cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I can do better.
Simon.
I can give better, little compliments and pet names to my children than Ashley.
Go for it. Try it out. 45 seconds.
Yes, and here's a treat for you, you little blueberry that I just want to squish. And then I got for you, yes, for you, you're just my little lady brother.
Holy.
I can eat like a baby bird better than Nick can.
I mean, try it out. You got 32 seconds.
My little morning dove, yes, yum yum, eat 'em ups.
I can do better.
Allie.
My internet cut out for a majority of that scene, so I can do better than Simon by making the scene take a complete left turn because I don't know the plot.
Get in there. 20 seconds.
Well, the spaceship is going to explode, so eat up, little baby birds.
Can I ask for a special treat because it's my birthday?
Of course, it's your birthday in outer space.
I can do better.
I can do better.
Ashley and Nick, what are both your challenges?
I can be more obnoxious than Kat is right now.
Go for it, Nick. What's your challenge?
I can yes and with object work better than Hooli can.
Go for it. You have 5 seconds left. 5.
Oh no, the spaceship! Oh my gosh! Oh boy!
My birthday.
Just a dream.
Oh my goodness. All right, so it's time for you, loyal fans. You just saw 2 teams really trying to do it better. And now it's time for parts.
Parts? Yeah, I want to see who did better for them parts.
Who wants these parts? Oh my gosh. So loyal fans, get in there on those parts. Allie admitted to a technical foul. Yeah, she really did. But you know what? I hadn't known that it was a technical foul. So actually, Matt, can you please take 1 point away from the bosses for tattle?
The tattle foul. I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to take a point away from them and give it to myself. Wha-pa!
There it is. Now, yeah. Well, that's the thing. We don't tattle in comedy sports.
No. Snitches get biscuits, but they're not very good.
Who gets
Snitches get biscuits, but they're not good biscuits.
Snitches may get biscuits, but who gets those points, Matt? It looks like
those perks are going to the red team.
Red team, you got those perks.
We got the perks.
10-4.
Ooh, red team, those perks
1
belong to you. However, it's now 10-4 in favor of the Lakeshore Drivers. But this match is far from over. There are a lot of perks still on the turbo. And we're going to see who is going to pick them up.
I'm so happy.
This is the game of 6 things, loyal fans. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, so Captain Simon, Captain Ashley, you know how this game is played. The loyal fans who have seen this match before have, but for those that haven't, what they need to know is that you need to send 1 player from each of your teams out of the out of the Twitch room right now so that they cannot hear what's going on while we get a boatload of suggestions for the hardest game on CSZN, 6 things. Captain Simon, since you have home screen advantage, I will let you send first. Who will be going out?
It's gonna burr for them.
It's gonna burr.
All right, Timberlake. So you're sending yourself out. Captain Ashley, what about you? Who will you be sending?
Me and Simon have won many a 6-thing game together, and the only person I can send to face him is me.
That is a hefty captain challenge. All right, so out of the room you go. So,
Captain
loyal
Soul.
fans, you heard it yourself here. You heard it first. It is a captain challenge in the game of 6 things. Now, I just mentioned that they would be walking away from their screens, muting their computers. That's what Ashley and Simon are doing right now. They cannot hear what's going on here, and here's why. Because earlier in the match, Matt got 6 suggestions that just magically got him from you earlier, and those are going to be our 6 things. That's right, the 6 active activities that our players, Simon and Ashley, are going to have to guess when they come back in the room. But here's how the game of 6 things works if you haven't seen it before. We need a ton of suggestions from you, loyal fans, because we're going to take these 6 things and make them incredibly difficult by substituting them with your suggestions. And that is what Simon and Ashley are going to have to guess. So if you could please, in the chat right now, give me a whole bunch of these 3 suggestions, and Matt and I will use them for the first couple of things. First of all, please throw into the chat occupations, jobs and occupations. That's the same thing. So suggestions of occupations. If you could also please in the chat throw in for me, earlier we talked about some tasty foods. Can you put in some foods that are not so tasty for your palate? We're all ourselves. So anything that you particularly don't enjoy. And then third, can you please put into the chat locations that you would love to go to that you've never been? Like I dream of, like, right now I would like to go to a Wendy's. Aim low. Am I right? All right. So Matt, we have our first. What is our first 6th thing? I see these great suggestions coming in. What are we doing first?
I agree. The first thing we're doing is riding a bike. Riding a bike.
Riding a bike. Wonderful. And I want to make sure that loyal fans know that in our backstage stream, Allie just put in the chat that she wants everybody to know she lives near a Wendy's.
No, I live behind a Wendy's.
There she is. She lives behind a Wendy's. I was trying to make it so that people maybe don't know where you live. I don't know. But yeah, it lives behind a Wendy's. All right, I think that's amazing. So the first one is, I was so excited about Wendy's, I forgot, Matt, what is it?
We're riding a bike?
Thank you. Riding a bike. So here's how we're going to make it more difficult. So Ashley is going to, Ashley or Simon, Simon is going to start, we'll be riding a bike, but the bike is not a bike itself. The bike is going to be a plumber. And Simon is not going to be wearing clothes. Instead of wearing clothes, he is going to be wearing anchovies. So that's what we're going to do. Matt, go ahead and give us the second one, please. And keep those things coming in the chat, friends. Occupations, locations, and foods that are gross.
All right. The second is cheerleading. And so cheerleaders sometimes, I believe, have pom-poms. I'm not a subject matter expert, but I'm going to say the pom-poms are cottage cheese. Thank you, Schick. And I believe they're cheerleading. I mean, I know they're cheerleading. I'm just trying to figure out where they're doing it. And I would say they're doing it at a Wendy's.
Finally. Am I right?
Thank you.
Finally. Next, loyal fans, can you please throw in the chat a couple of things? I would love to know things that you might find were you to travel and explore outer space. I also would love for you to put in the chat things and objects or locations that are in Allie, you got it, but we'll do that one a little bit later when it's more difficult. Yeah, things in outer space. And then the next one is going to be if you could put objects, locations, or things that only occur in books or movies. So for example, maybe it's like the Da Vinci Code. I've never read the Da Vinci Code, but I assume it's a thing.
It's a book.
Pick up. No, I know what it's a book, but like, can't you pick it up and like be like, here's the code? I've never read it. So that, or maybe like Harry Potter's wand. So go ahead and do that in there. What's our third thing, please?
Our third thing is meeting a dog.
Meeting a dog? I tell you.
Like, hi, dog.
I love a dog. So, and you know, Captain Simon and Captain Ashley loves dogs too.
Sure.
So Zorro Anderson, I love this. The dog is not going to be a dog. It is going to be a third baseman. Third baseman. Specifically a third baseman. And you are not going to be meeting the dog by yourself. You're going to be meeting the dog with a meteor. Meeting with a meteor. Mrs. Sue, thanks for that one. Go ahead, Matt. What's number 4?
Oh, you just took mine. All right. They're shopping for Halloween decorations. Shopping for Halloween decorations.
Oh yeah, you know.
Right. But let's see. Instead of the decorations, it's going to be oatmeal. You're shopping for oatmeal.
Yeah, why not?
And, yeah, people shop for that. And let's see. Instead of using money, you're going to instead of selling to going to the person who sells you the thing, you're actually going to buy it from a toll taker.
I like it. And lastly, loyal fans, if you could throw in the chat, please, just any suggestions that you think would be real difficult. Just throw them out there.
We've got some
any
winners
suggestions that you're like, oh man, that would be so difficult. In our backstage stream, Nick's mad. Anyways,
he's standing against a wall like one of the outsiders. It's
he is just like he's James Dean in it against a wall, and he's so mad. Anyways, so
they can't see. Oh, well.
They can't see. Okay, loyal fans. So this is going to be our last ones. Numbers 5 and 6. Now, here's what I didn't tell you already. I did tell you that these players are going to have to guess these things when they come back. What I did not tell you is that each of these things is going to be worth 5 points. However, that's only numbers 1 through 4. Numbers 5 and 6 are worth 10 points each, so they're going to be more difficult.
For good reason.
So here's what we're going to do. This is why these are going to get more difficult. So number 5, Matt, what is number 5, please?
Number 5 is dungeoning and dragoning.
Dungeoning and dragoning. Yes. All right. So we're going to be dungeoning and dragoning, but we're not doing it in a house, a basement, nope. If you're here on the north side of Chicago with me, the Dice Dojo, if you will. You are going to be doing it in Reykjavik, Iceland. I think it's a good one, and I've always wanted to go.
We've had that suggestion before. I think there's a barn burner who has a thing for Reykjavik, Iceland.
Allie Does Improv has got it, and Allie got it. And so yeah, they're gonna be doing D&D in Reykjavik, Iceland, and do you play with it? The dice. Yeah, the dice is not going to be dice at all. It is going to be for Phoebe, a floppy fish cat toy. Now, here's the thing. This is particularly difficult. So I will give it a bonus point. I will accept fish cat toy, a cat toy that's a fish. I'll accept that, but I'll give a bonus point for floppy fish cat toy. Matt, can you get number 6 for us?
Saving throw versus adorable. Yes, the 6th one is Elvis impersonator. So this is interesting. So you're an Elvis impersonator, but you're not dancing. Let's see here. Let's see. You are your uniform, your costume is that of a giant sandworm.
Thank goodness.
And if they get giant sandworm from Dune, I mean, you just have to use your own best judgment.
That's so funny. I was straight up Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's interesting. Beetlejuice.
Different times.
And all right, they do get 10 points, so I feel okay doing this. Instead of eating the traditional banana, peanut butter, and bacon sandwich that Elvis would eat, the Elvis impersonator is eating liver and onions.
That's so delicious. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this with my mobile telephone so I know what it is. Excellent. And so Matt, if you could, those are our 6 things. Loyal fans, can you please give yourself a boatload of 6s and 7s in the chat. And yeah, Allie, wonderful. And so Phoebe, I hope it makes your night, but let's see if they get it. Maybe that will really make your night. I'm glad that it made your night that we took it. Let's hope that they get it. All right, so we are gonna Matt's gonna text our captains, our head-to-head captain battle, get them back in the room. Now, we are about to guess all of these 6 things. What I haven't told you yet is how they have to guess, and that's even more difficult. If you haven't seen this before, here's what you're about to see.
It's amazing.
Each player is going to get 90 seconds for their team to get them to guess this one thing and all of its substitutions in those 90 seconds. However, in those 90 seconds, the only tools that their teams can use to communicate these 6 things are mime and gibberish. That's right, mime and a made-up nonsensical language of gibberish. Now, here's the thing. The team gets the full 90 seconds to communicate those 6 things. They can stop and reserve the time if they need it for another guess. However, once those 90 seconds expire and they do not get it correct, the other guesser in this epic captain battle can come in for the steal and take the 5 or 10 points, depending on which thing we are on. So y'all, there's a lot of points on the board and on the floor. A lot of points on the floor, if you will. And we're gonna see who's gonna pick them up. Do we have our first 90 seconds ready to rock and roll? It looks like we do. All right. Epic captain battle. Captain Simon, we will start with you with the blue team. Captain Ashley is watching to steal. Your 90 seconds for this first thing start now.
Skip it a while, 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 ding 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 ding, skip it a while. La ba da 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 ba da da sa.
Ding ding. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, spooch.
Oh, is a flunk. Is yeah.
La ba da wa, skip it a while, skip it a while. Ila. Skip it a while. Skip it a while, 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 skip it a while,
30 seconds.
Oh, is a flunk.
skip it a while. I love skip it a while.
21 seconds.
21 seconds, Captain Simon. What are you doing for your first thing?
I'm gonna get them perks because I'm riding a bike. My bike is a plumber, and I'm wearing sardines.
Say that one more time.
Oh, was I too fast and furious? I'm riding a bike. My bike is a plumber, and I'm wearing sardines.
You are riding a bike. Your bike is a plumber, but you have to clean up what you are wearing. That is not correct. You have 21 seconds.
It's a pizza.
Oh, yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, you have
13 seconds.
Captain
13
Simon?
seconds. Spooky.
I see the error in my ways. I'm riding a bike. The bike is a plumber, and I'm wearing anchovies.
That is correct. Number 1, that's 5 points for blue. Red, get on up here. You have 90 seconds for number 2. Captain Simon is watching over your shoulder for a pert steal if possible, but part of the plan is getting the thing. So 90 seconds starts now.
Shashiki, Sasana, Saka, Swawana, Sama, Asama, Asana, Asini, Asaka, Wanasa, Asanaha, Asaka, Asaka, Kush, Asaka, Asaka, Kush, Asamasa, Saka, Saka, Na, Sama, Sati, Shirina, Saka, Kush, Asanana, Sa, Sasaka, Nana, Asiki, Sanana,
Skunk. Bakas di belakang sebelah
Oh, I said a tick, 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 tick.
Bakas di ba? It was script basira bara do pakari kasi are ni ba
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Não é cacasi de pura, no. É grabregaza.
Ay, basa na.
Gabriela, mana sua?
Atiki sa sanamana. Atiki dananahama namana. Asaka sakuta
Yes.
sangayana saka
10
I
seconds.
asanana asanana
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Asaka.
That's time.
All right, that is time. That's your full 90. Ashley, number 2, what are you doing?
I'm cheerleading.
Correct.
My pom-poms are feta cheese, and I'm at Wendy's.
You are cheerleading. You are at a Wendy's, but your pom-poms are not correct. Captain Simon, over to you for a possible steal.
Well, I thank Captain Ashley very much for all the rest of that stuff being filled in. I'm cheerleading at a Wendy's, and my pom-poms are a big, juicy plump of peanut butter.
I am sorry, that is also not correct. Your pom-poms were cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. No points are awarded. Blue team, get back up here. You are you're running. Oh, I was about to say running hot, but I would say running warm. All right, so number 3 is happening. Your 90 seconds for number 3 starts now.
Oh, is EDD. Arf, arf.
Dougal! Oh! Yeah,
Skip it a while, skip it a while. Arf, 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 arf. Skip it a while. Skip it a while, 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 skip it a while. Skip it a while. How about? Come on, skip it a while, skip it a while, skip it a while. Skip it a while. Come on. No.
Yeah.
Wow!
30 seconds.
All right. Stop the clock. You have 17 seconds. Captain Simon, number 3, what are you doing?
I'm hugging a puppy that I just met and made best friends with.
I'll take it. That's right.
Yeah, the puppy is third base. And I'm with an asteroid.
All right, you are meeting a dog. I'll give you that activity. Your dog and who you are with are very close, but not correct. You have to clean them up. You have 17 seconds.
It's a pizza.
And
It's a pizza. So get shot about
Okay.
Skip it a while, skip it a while.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Skip it a while.
All right,
Sure,
that's
of
it.
course.
That's it. Your time has expired. Captain Simon, what have you got? If you don't got it, Ashley can come in for a steal.
Well, I'm meeting a puppy.
Correct.
The puppy is the catcher in the baseball game, and the person I'm with is a meteorite that was blown up in Armageddon.
Okay, great. So you are meeting a dog. I will give it to you. That is, you're with a meteorite. Your dog is not correct. Ashley, over to you for a potential steal.
All right, meeting a dog. Dog is a I'm with a meteorite. The dog is the third base umpire.
Also known as a...
What? No!
No! No!
No, not remoting.
Okay, here's the thing. Ashley, I'm gonna give it to you because I think that's the same thing. So 5 for our team.
Not even close.
Guess what? I'm in charge.
Oh, man.
Baseball.
Oh, man. I'm talking to the commissioner. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Oh, boy.
That's the same thing. Is it not the same thing?
No, man.
What's the
We
thing?
all live in a different world. Red
Not
team,
the same.
get up here. It's number
It was third baseman who's on a team.
Right, which
You
is
mess
the
with the
person
ball, you got the
who
hole.
decides if the ball is there. That's an umpire. Whatever. I'm in charge.
Yeah,
Red
we
team.
don't have instant replay.
Number 4. You have 90 seconds. Begin.
Because it's gonna ooh, we just gonna ding dong, let me get about that. Oh, because like oh no, it's like I was like tick tick quack. Because like because the baby so bad. Eco but tick tick out. But because
Tisa mana sabara sabai.
Okay, la bekasra. Like I said, grab it.
Ata asika aditu. Satsiki na. Asasiki asa saka ugi. Asaka ugi. Sanana asaka tik asamana. Satsuki asa na.
30 seconds.
All right. I'm not sure what happened, but I know that you have about 30 seconds left. Captain Ashley, number 4. What are you doing?
Oh, I was just telling my team to move on.
Oh, great.
Can we give you
yes, you can. You have 30 seconds. Continue.
Asiki asa asamana asaka atana asaka asplushi asaka kawana asaka asaka ti awana asana
10 seconds.
Like oh, there's a ching. Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Papa, it's done. It's all over.
All right. That's it. Time has expired for that 190. For number 4, Captain Ashley, now what are you doing?
Oh, I am giving my children expired Halloween candy for Christmas. The decorations on the tree are hanger, and the presents themselves are a tollway booth.
Wow. So Halloween and toll booths are involved, but none of that is correct. However, I'm gonna throw it over to Captain Simon to see if he can steal.
Third baseman. So I'm decorating for Halloween.
It's too late. Yes.
I'm sorry. Decorating for Halloween. The decorations are heart-healthy Quaker oats, aka oatmeal that you make in a microwave, like Hooli did. And then the person I'm decorating with is the toll booth person.
All right, so you were incredibly close, but I cannot give it to you in this world of accuracy we live in. You were buying Halloween decorations. Yes, those decorations were heart-healthy Quaker oatmeal, but your cashier was a toll booth operator. I'm sorry, no points are awarded.
Or umpire. Toll booth
No
umpire.
points are awarded.
this
No points are awarded. Blue team up. Isn't it funny how I'm the one in charge? All right, blue team, come on up.
In charge of what?
90
we're in a
seconds
fight.
now.
I hate everything. All right, let's go.
Your time is going.
I'm a bit. Skip it. What? Skip it.
One minute.
Isa.
30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Seconds.
All right, stop the clock. We have 10 seconds left, Captain Simon.
10 seconds.
This is number 5. 10 points are on the line because these ones are more difficult. What are you doing?
Well, I am playing like an RPG board game with a 20-sided dice because I'm fancy. And my dice is a catfish. I know that much for certain. And where I am is just an ice cold Wisconsin beer.
Okay, you need to be more specific about what your activity is, but you're not far. Your dice is a catfish, and oh no, it's not.
What?
Catfish umpire.
It's close.
This is literally just like I don't even know.
It's just,
Oh my god, you have 10 seconds.
it doesn't matter what you say. She's not gonna know what it is. Here we go. And boom, get to the dust. Go.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You see it.
Skip it what?
I don't know.
Skip it what?
3.
Skip it what?
I don't know. It's over.
All right. That's time. Captain Simon, 10 points on the line. What is it?
Playing Dungeons and Dragons
Correct.
at the Milwaukee Brewers Stadium. Yeah, Cat hates it. And the dice is just a big mouth bass.
You are playing Dungeons and Dragons, but where you are and what the dice is are not correct. Captain Ashley, over to you for a possible 10-point steal.
No.
Okay. I want them burnt. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
My dice are a dead catfish, and where I'm at is obviously Manitoba.
Oh, she's gonna take it.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Points are awarded. No
10 points to the red team.
No points.
That's because they're being sarcastic, man.
No
The
points.
blue team's going full existentialist on you, Kate. I think it's like a feudal passion to them now.
No, I'm sorry.
They've lost
You
their
are
souls.
Dungeoning and Dragoning. No points are awarded. You are Dungeoning and Dragoning. However, your dice was a floppy fish cat toy, and you were doing this in Reykjavik, Iceland. So red team going up for number 6. No points are awarded. Matt, what is our score going into last thing?
It's 9-15, so the blue team could, with their 10 points, they could take this.
They absolutely could. So this is still anybody's game. Number 6.
Anyone's game.
10 points are on the line. Red team has the 90 seconds, but Simon is watching over the shoulder. Red
Y'all
team,
relax. Can I ask y'all to relax? Y'all are very tense over there, okay? Calm down.
90 seconds starts now.
Asama, Asiki, Atanasa, Asaka, Asana, Sana, whoosh, whoosh. Sensing is Sasa, huh? Sasa, Tada, Tada, Sai. Asiki, whoosh whoosh. Scubba, Scoos the South, Kakahaba, Scubaba, Scanada, Adada, Asada, Ananana, Asiki, Whoosh whoosh, Asana, Sugar here, dude. Yeah, Asana, Sanaga, steer, baby. Steer there, baby. Asana, Sana. Mama, Sasiki?
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
It's la casa da fuera begat. Iber casa da big top oh, Abricas whoop, Iglesa, yeah, Baracasa, Bacasata, is it oh, is it like a, it's gonna like
Oh, Ascabasa.
20 seconds.
Atana, Asiki, Atana,
10 seconds.
Atana, a ting ting ting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Oh, 2, big 2.
They stopped at 2 seconds if they need them. Captain Ashley, what are you doing?
I am getting Elvis Presley's autograph, and I'm wearing a sandworm, and I'm with I had it.
All right. Your activity, you are wearing a sandworm. Your activity is not quite correct, and you got to clean up that last bit. You have 2 seconds. Begin.
Got it.
Atana, Sasiki,
That's it. Time has elapsed.
Time has expired.
Oh, sorry, I had an internet lag.
I'm signing autographs as Elvis Presley. I'm wearing a my impersonator costume is a sandworm, and my fans are liver and onions.
Matt, can you please, Matt, I'm going to need you to help me on that last part. I do not know what that last substitution is. So Matt, can you tell me if that was correct or not?
Strictly. Now I'm the bad guy. Wait, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Just tell the truth.
All right.
What's a better way to end the show? With her losing or with her winning?
Matt, I need your help.
I'm being yelled at by people. The Elvis impersonator was eating a sandwich, and instead of eating
I can guess. This is just fact checking.
Okay. So, Matt,
5 points to Matt. 10.
Oh, I get 10 points. Oh, I beat the blue team.
No.
In fairness, because of that error, I am going to say that for that last thing, no points are awarded because Simon did not actually guess it. It was not exactly correct. You were impersonating Elvis. Your costume was a sandworm, and your peanut butter and banana sandwich instead was liver and onions. But no points were awarded, which means it is the red team to take home, and that is our match, loyal fans. That is our match. 7:30 with 9:30 energy, everybody.
Technically a giant sandworm. Oh, I have things I should say now. Hey, it was a good match. Facts about the match and the final score. That's what I'm supposed to say. I would say give it up for the red team. I don't know. Ali Volmer, Brian Houlihan, Captain Ashley Victoria. Give it up now for the Rob team, the Downtown Chicago Bosses, Nicholas Hasselbrock, Catherine Gotzik, and your captain, Simon Collier. On behalf of Ryan Ford, Alan Lucas, who is not here, our referee, Kate Cohen, and myself, Matt Elwell, I want to wish you a very good evening, and I hope you stay for the 9:30, which that'll probably have 11:30 energy, I gotta assume. Thanks so much for coming, and thanks for joining us for Comedy Sports. This was, in fact, Comedy Sports, and not a block of flats. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Always lost about something. Who knows if I can find a track that could lead me back to those days when we were happy. We said we would never give up. I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you higher. I never meant to hurt you like I did. Now I need you to forgive me for the pain I caused you. Rain will wash away the sadness in our hearts. Lights will guide us to a place where we can start all over now. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you higher.
Oh, it's on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on top. Yeah. And we never stop. Music bumping, we just keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we never stop. Shake, shake, shake your honey till the morning. Let me hear you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Yeah, I said I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. I said I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. Oh, it's on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on time. Ooh, and we never stop. Music pumping, we just keep on rolling. you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Yeah, I said I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. Yeah, come on now, now, now. I said I wanna see you shine, shine, shine. I wanna see you. I wanna see you. So let me hear you slide. I said I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. I said I wanna see you shine, shine, shine. Let me hear you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star.
I see everything around me changing again and again. Can't stay in this dead-end relation, 'cause it's fading to gray. I feel everything inside me changes over and over again. Can't wait knowing that our love is wasted, yeah, wasted. We're running blind and we don't know why. Was it really what we had in mind? We're running wild, only losing time. Yeah, we're left here without love. We're out of time and time don't wait. We're in heaven but we lost our way. We're out of time again and again. Thought we'd make it but we lost in the end. Yeah, lost in the end. Out of time again. Yeah, we lost in the end. I know living in a line easy. I don't want it no more. I know one of us is going crazy if we don't let it go. I feel everything inside me changes all over again. Can't wait knowing that our love is tainted, yeah, tainted. We're running blind and we don't know why. Was it really what we had in mind? Running wild, only losing time. Yeah, we left here without love. We're out of time and time don't wait. We're in heaven but we lost our way. We're out of time again and again. Thought we'd make it but we lost in the end. Yeah, lost in the end. Out of time again. Yeah, we lost in the end. We're out of time again and we lost in the end. Trying to get to you when you're on the low. Trying to get to you when it's on the line. Had enough, had enough, had enough. Trying to tell you that it's time to give it up. Trying to tell you that you're never gonna shine. It's enough, it's enough, it's enough. But when you're going down, falling to your knees, it's time to believe. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. No matter how it hurts, you're gonna let it bleed. No matter how you feel. Rise up, rise up, rise up. When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. Cause we all walk to the same beat, and from town to town feel like giving in. Had enough, had enough, had enough. No matter how it hurts, you're gonna let it bleed. No matter how you feel. Rise up, rise up, rise up. When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When you're looking for a place to heal in, searching for a rhyme and reason, just stand up, stand up, stand up. We're all gonna take a beating, and I said it was gonna be easy. So rise up, rise up, rise up. When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. You stare into my eyes and it makes you wonder, is she the one I'll take home? I stare right back at yours and it makes me wonder, why is he here all alone? I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah, here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you owe me. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby, I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand, but that is all I can stand. I'm not your baby, no, you're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby. It's getting late, but I'm only getting started. And now they're playing my song. You look at me and think, damn, she's broken hearted. But you could not be more wrong. I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah, here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you owe me. Yeah, you can talk to me,
I think maybe you'll reconsider. When I pull up in that brand new thing with the iced out chain and the new chinchilla. And you aim for the heart when you walked on the floor, you a rude gal, Batman killer. But you ain't never did with the boys in the band, with the bands and the bops like Dilla. Love it when you heal up, will up, bring it back, come rewind. Try to have your ex-man back on your line. But I'm a real player, never act like you're mine. Leave you disappointed, you gon' act like you're fine. And I see it all the time, so it's best I let my one dance go to the next man. Cause I ain't even gotta be your man, bet I can still leave here as the best man, yes ma'am.
Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby, I might be up for a dance, I might be holding your hand, but that is all I can stand. I'm not your baby, no, you're not gonna get what you came here for. I'm leaving as soon as you ask for more. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy, and you can move it up close, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not your baby. What happened to us? What happened to all the love we always took for granted? Are we stranded? Is it too late? Is it too late to color feelings that have faded? Complicated. I'm waiting for an answer, waiting for a sparkle to come to ignite love. I need no second chances. I'm tired of romances without love. So where do we go when we can't find our way? I don't wanna be alone. I need you tonight and I don't wanna wait. I want you to show me the way. and your beat up guitar always seem to move me like a superstar. What's the story about you? What's the story behind that sad tattoo you're trying to hide? I think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make me leave. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real.
I'm turning back time just to see it all again. Wanna know if I'm alright. Ooh, it's not easy to find what I'm looking for in the end. Just wanna know what I'm about. Goes up and turns back down. We're all looking for the moment when getting used to not knowing when all the pieces fall in line. Oh, it goes up and turns back down. Keep searching for signs in my dreams back then, and I don't know how to stop, 'cause it brings back the feeling that I can't reach the top now, even if I don't know how. It brings back the feeling that even if it all goes down, in the end I'll be alright. It brings back the feeling, yeah. It brings back the feeling, this violet sky, I've seen it before. It turns truth into lies. Oh, but I won't back down. I must stay on this road. I gotta know what I'm about. It goes up and turns back down. We're all looking for the moment when getting used to not knowing when all the pieces fall in line. Oh, it goes up and turns back down. Keep searching for signs in my dreams back then, and I don't know how to stop, 'cause it
You tuned in to the CSC Network, and I am going to be your announcer, host for the evening. I am only go by one name, and that is Hooli, like Cher, like Bono. I am an enigma. I am also a host. Welcome back. Hit this host with some 6s and 7s in the screen right now if you've in the chat room, if you have been here before. If you have not been here before, welcome to Comedy Sports. This is comedy for everyone, and you are welcome. Yes. So first, what's going to happen is we're going to figure out a couple of things real quick with y'all. We are going to see who has been here before, who is new, and who just likes some things. So let's figure that out right now. I'm going to put up a poll in the chat, and if you've been here before, you know how polls work. If you haven't been here before, it's going to give you 2 options, and you are going to select one accordingly. Let's start that poll right now. All right, we got that poll up in the chat. Go ahead and hit that poll while I explain to you a little bit about what Comedy Sports is. Like I said, Comedy Sports is comedy for everyone. That means that Lizzie Powers, yes. That means that CSC Chicago, also yes. But what's going to happen is you're going to see 2 teams. You're going to see the downtown Chicago Bosses take on the Paddington Bears in Comedy Sports. Like I said, it's not sports done as comedy. It's comedy done as a sport. So these 2 teams are going to be going head-to-head against each other for your laughter, love, applause, your votes, your channel points. We'll get all of that into a moment. And it looks like we are 100% for people who've been here before. That is perfect. It seems like we know what we're doing then. So we have our 2 teams, the red team and the blue team, and they're going to be taking each other on in Comedy for Everyone. And like I said, it's comedy for everyone because our players play for everyone. From 6 to 96, we like to think we can do it all. So our players will not curse, get lewd, lascivious, or do any of that. Go Bed Bath or beyond. If they do, the ref is going to call the out-of-bounds foul, and at that point, they will deduct points from the teams accordingly, and we will take it from there. So now that you know what's happening a little bit, this is Comedy for Everyone. This is going to be interactive, just like you got into that poll. We're going to get into it a little bit now. We're going to be taking suggestions from y'all. So let's go ahead and practice that right now. Let's go ahead in the chat right now. I need you to go ahead and just start typing out either activities you did with your grandparents or activities that remind you of your grandparents. So let's go ahead and get some of those stuff in. Maybe you did this with them. Maybe they always came out to see you do it. Maybe you went with them to go do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and just activities that remind you of your grandparents. And if you don't have any of those activities for whatever reason, let's go ahead and get some activities of stuff you like to do in the fall. So things you like to do in the fall or stuff you like to do or, remind you of your grandparents. Because like I said, it's comedy for everyone. So we'd like to include all seasons and all people. Yes, these are great. Keep them coming. Zorro, love that suggestion. Oh, Liz, yep, you did some things. Who is Missy Sue? Yep, okay, all right. That is great as well. I am loving these suggestions. These are phenomenal. You are helping us out a ton right now by giving these suggestions. And there are a bunch of other ways that you can help out Comedy Sports Chicago. I am trying to, if I can spell correctly, throw a community link to our resources page in right now, but it doesn't seem to be working because I cannot spell correctly. But there it is. Thank you. And that'll have a link to some of our favorite resources. It's got local donations. It's got some women's services. It's got some really great things on there that really encourage you to take a look at and support. Speaking of support, you've got your channel points in. You've been subscribing to us on that Twitch channel. Go to our main page and click that purple heart so you can subscribe. You can subscribe on a tier system. Bezos gives you a free month every month just for having Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, take advantage of his generosity because it doesn't happen too often. And if you're feeling generous, there is also a new feature that we have. we have a tip jar for our players, for our hosts, for our MDs, really anyone involved in the theater. If you like something that they were doing, you can show it with a little bit of cash. Tipping is always appreciated, but never needed. There are plenty other ways to show stuff. You can go to our merch page and you can get T-shirts. You can get a bunch of stuff there just to make that happen. You can show your CSZ support. I think I've got everything here. You know who I am. I know that you're the loyal fans. We've got a great match for you tonight. Like I said, both teams are going to be coming out in here in just a second. We got a ref who's going to keep it all on track. And right now, I've got to get back to a little green room so I can go grab our players and we can make this happen. But everyone, let's get ready for a great 9:30 match at Comedy Sports. So strap in, settle down, and let's get ready to get weird because this is Comedy Sports. Let me go to that green room. Yeah. All right, like I said before, this is an epic Comedy Sports match with two teams that are be going head-to-head. First up, representing the Paddington Bears is going to be this man who had a triple-double in his last match with puns, scenes, and games. Keep your applause going. Keep those in 6s and 7s for this MVP, Matt Elwell. That is Matt. He is reign dear to our hearts. And next up from the Paddington Bears is a man so smooth, ne'er has yo use for him. It is your favorite friend, Nick Hasselbrock. He's not going to fish out this time. You'll be looking for air. And your captain of the Paddington Bears, coming all the way from Lincoln Squares, it's Yvette Jaskowitz. She's so scary, no one can contain her. And our bosses from downtown Chicago. First up is a man who needs no introduction, but we're going to be saying it anyway because that's our job. It's the man, the myth, who still fits in a 32 suit, Bruce Phillips. Yes, look how cool he is. Oh, nice. And next up, hitting cleanup for the bosses is a guy so cool, he literally has ice in his veins. See a Dr. Jesse Gomez. Play that horn, buddy. And finally, your captain of the bosses is the one, Simon Collier. Give it up for Simon. Hit me with some of those 6s and or 7s. And lastly, keeping this 9:30 show with 12:30 energy on track all the time is your ref, Todd Page. Let's see some 6s and 7s for Todd Page, everyone. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Todd. What's up, buddy?
Not much, I'm excited to be here. Let's do this. Get that 9:30 energy going. Sorry, 12:30. That 12:30 energy going.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
I put a suit on. You're looking good. We got this.
It's all happening, baby. Excellent. Huli, you explained everything the audience, the loyal fans need to know, except for one thing that I'll mention right now, and that is the technical foul.
Oh.
Technical foul happens whenever someone forgets to mute their camera, or if their computer lags, or if they freeze, or any other internet or computer-based issues that may happen during the show. If that happens, I will blow my whistle sound, and I will call the technical foul, and I'll dock 2 points from that team.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah, I think so too. 2 points is kind of a lot in this match, so it's up there.
That's real. That is punishment with consequences. I'm not mad at it.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and get our captains to the field. Let's get this up and running.
All right, let's make it happen.
Hello, captains. Oh. Oh, it's just a bear. I thought it was a bear.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm gonna get you.
This is gonna be an intense match tonight. A lot of feelings on the court here. So now, to begin every comedy sports match, we start with a coin toss, as we do any sports match. For this particular coin toss, here's how this is going to work. I am going to ask each of you to run and find 3 objects that have 3 letters of the alphabet in a row. So it could be an M, an N, or an O, etc. Nope, I take it back. That's a terrible idea. Find me something that starts with the letter M.
Yes, absolutely. Good.
I took it back
good call on that one, Rat. What are you grabbing? Should I ask what you're grabbing? Is something close? Nope, I won't ask. They're already coming back. They're already coming back.
Oh, they're back. All right. Let's see what M things we have. Captain Yvette, what do you have?
I've got whole milk, which is for my son, Bo. He's drinking whole milk now.
Incredible. Yum. Excellent. A very wholesome M object. Simon, what do you have for us?
It's a mirror shaped like a cat.
Oh.
It's cute.
That's very good. I do like that I can see myself. But milk surprised me more, so I'm going to give this coin toss to Captain Yvette. Sorry, Simon. I do love your mirror, though. Captain Yvette, what would you like to play in this first head-to-head?
You know, I want to start things off. We normally never play this first, and it's 9:30. We're not doing another 9:30 for a while. I want to play categories.
Excellent. Please field your team.
Yeah.
I'm going to go put my milk back.
That's probably a good idea. Loyal fans, if you could in the chat, please go ahead and throw all kinds of categories, like types of cars, or types of fruit, or types of whatever word you want to say. Huli, I'm going to ask you to pick one of the ones that you like in a moment. Here's how this game is going to work. I am going to get that category, and I'm going to call people one at a time. When I call on them, they have to say something that fits inside that category. If they can't think of anything, or if they repeat or anything, or if it feels out of place, out of line, then I'm going to kick them out of this game. If, however, I decide I'm done with this category, I can also ask them which is, and so whatever word was before, they have to find a new category for it. So, for example, the word before was blue, and it was colors. I could say which is, and they could say an emotion, and we would go forward with emotions. Excellent. All right. Huli, do you have a category for us to start with?
Yeah, I found some super fun ones. Great suggestions, y'all. Keep that up throughout the match. But I'm going to go with a personal favorite, and we're going to go with wrestlers.
Wrestlers. All right. I'm going to need you to keep me honest here, Huli.
I got you. Do not worry, buddy. I got you.
Perfect. Thank you. Yvette.
CM Punk.
Matt.
The Iron Sheik.
Nick.
Razor Ramon.
Simon.
The Big Show.
Bruce.
The Rock.
Jesse.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Okay, that seems to be real. Nat.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Simon.
Stardust.
Ooh. I'm gonna call it on that one, Todd.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
You missed it. They said Stardust. I believe you were looking for Gold Dust, the wrestler.
All right, I'm sorry, Simon.
Gold Dust evolved
You
from
have to
Stardust?
ask you to leave the screen.
Yeah, this is his brother. They were a tag team.
Of course, classics Gold Dust. Can you the category, please, Brian?
Absolutely. I should see a real one, but let's start with a fictional one. Fictional doctors.
Right, fictional doctors. Bruce.
Dr. Gregory House.
Matt.
Doogie Howser, MD.
Jesse.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
Of course. Yvette.
Dr. Green.
Oh, Nick.
Dr. Fauci? Just kidding. He's great.
Get out of here.
We love him. I'm just kidding.
Nick! Wow, Nick said that, and now he's gone. Plot.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Cancel culture, am I right?
Please have another category.
Like you can't say anything.
All right, all of you go except for
Yeah,
Avenged.
another one. Absolutely. No, I
Great.
got this. Sorry, let's move this one along. Sorry, let's go with mascots.
Mascots. All right, mascots is the category. Bruce, we did bring you back, so get ready. All right, mascots is the category. We're gonna start with Matt.
The Philly Fanatic.
Bruce.
The Dolphin in the Dolphins.
Broncos.
Jesse.
The San Diego Chicken.
That sounds right. Matt.
It is.
Benny the Bull.
Bruce.
The Cardinal from the Cardinals.
Which is also
a religious rank.
All right, a religious ranks. Yvette.
Preacher.
Jesse.
A bishop.
Matt.
Monsignor.
Which is also
something you say when you want the waiter to come over.
Yvette.
Excuse me, please.
Bruce.
Ah.
I hate that. Get out of here.
I did not respond well to that.
All right.
You turned him to
If I was a
gold
waiter
dust.
if someone did that to me, I would be so annoyed. But we have another category.
Let's try cheeses.
Cheeses. All right. Jago.
Gruyere.
Matt.
Roquefort.
Yvette.
Cheddar.
Jago.
Baby Swiss.
Matt.
Double Gloucester.
Yvette.
Munster.
Matt.
Monterey Jack.
Which is also a
guy I dated in college.
I'll take it. Guys, you Yvette.
Channing Jackson.
Matt.
He didn't say his name.
Jesse.
Santa Fe Steve.
Great. Yvette.
Tim Kitchell.
Which is also a
Ooh, it's a cartoon you watch late at night alone.
Great cartoons you watch late night alone, Matt.
Star Blazers for adults.
No, I watch that all the time. Get out of here, Matt.
Wild Star. It was wild, that star.
Excellent. All right. We are down to Yvette and Jesse. This is the last from each team. Whoever wins this final round will get 5 big points for their team. A great start to this match. Julio, what's our final category?
Ooh, this is one that is near and dear to me, and I won't tell you why. Board games.
Board games.
Board
Jesse.
games.
Clue.
Yvette.
Life.
Jesse.
Monopoly.
Yvette.
Mall Madness.
Jesse.
Chutes and Ladders.
Yvette.
Dream Phone.
Jesse.
Risk.
Which is also a
thing I do every 3 weeks.
Yvette.
Bleed.
Jesse.
Get my hair cut.
Yvette.
Trim my toenails.
Jesse.
Take the recycling out.
Yvette.
Tweeze my eyebrows.
Which is also a
Ooh, it is a meticulous task.
Jesse.
Oh, being on the bosses.
Yvette.
Ooh, coloring inside the lines.
Jesse.
Doing the Legos.
Yvette.
Sewing a button.
Jesse.
Doing a little bean bags. Bean bags.
Sorry, that is
I
5
said
points
bean
to the
bags.
Bears.
Oh.
Yes, bean bags. Whew.
Woo! Is right. What a match.
Yeah, I'm not used to moving that much, and I'm very excited. That means the red team is coming up ahead here, which means we're going to ask the red captain onto the screen real quick and see what they want to play in this next choice round.
Love it.
Thank you. Hello, Captain Yvette.
Ooh. What's up?
Well, that was intense. You came out ahead. Let's see.
You know what? I was thanks for not calling out of bounds on me. That was very fun. Had a good time.
It's not out of bounds as far as I'm concerned.
I love it. Mwah, thank you.
What would you like to play for your choice game in this choice round?
Ooh, again, calling some wild cards tonight. I would love to play Replay at Bernie's 2.
Excellent. The sequel everyone's been waiting for. May I please have my players to the screen? Loyal fans, if you would, in the chat, could you just throw what is something that you would like to see before you die? Cool. A normal thing to ask for and get for. And then here's how this game is going to work. We have the red team up here. They're going to be doing a short scene for you. At the end of that short scene, I'm going to ask you to vote by putting a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat just to keep this one up and rolling. And then whichever person, well, you know what? Let's see the scene first, and then we can vote, and we'll go from there. Excellent. All right. Julio, is there a
God, there's a bunch of them. Don't feel bad about it. You just asked for a visual bucket list. So
great.
It's all good, and there are some great things on that bucket list. But I'm going to take the suggestion of Mothman with an exclamation point.
Excellent. Mothman is your suggestion. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
You'll never guess what I saw.
What?
Yeah. Just how you did that just then, I just saw that. Yeah, you told me a bridge was going to collapse. And I said, don't collapse it. And he was like, no, it's my thing.
Should we call the cops?
I don't know if they could catch him. He seemed weird. Tony, my brother of 5 years.
What was that?
What was that? It felt like a moth, man.
Moth?
What?
What's
that?
What is it?
It knew I had chapstick.
Hey, can I tell you something?
What? Tony?
I love you.
I'm gonna die.
Tongued. All right. A perfect scene. I think we got everything
And that
there.
was improv.
Thank you.
That was improv, everyone.
We'll
welcome
take our,
to improv.
we'll take
It's your
our
first time here. That's what improv looks like.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. All right, now, loyal fans, we are going to be making a change to one of the characters in the scene, and I want you to vote on which one first, and then we'll find out what happens together. If you want this change to happen to Captain Yvette, put a 1 in the chat. If you want this change to happen to Matt, put a 2 in the chat. If you want this change to happen to Nick, put a 3 in the chat. Go ahead and throw those in the chat right now, and we'll find out who this change is happening to. And I am referring to a change in the scene, not a big life change that we all went through when we were 13. Let's see what we got going on in here right now.
That is
There's
correct.
a lot of
And
twos coming in.
thank you for running this official poll. It is a pollometer at this point, so it is a very sophisticated piece of equipment.
I'm trending high.
I'm currently seeing 4 2s and 1 3, so this is going to happen to Matt. Here's how this is going to work. We're going to see the scene again. However, in this scene, all of the characters we saw before will be played by Yvette and Nick, and Matt will be dancing to Calypso music. They're just going to have to keep it up and running. Let's see how this goes. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
Whoa, dude! Whoa, dude!
Whoa.
Man!
What?
Oh, it was so scary!
What was it?
Wait! Your hands, it just looked just like that! It was like this guy, and he was so scary!
What? Where was he? Where'd he go? Wait, I just saw him!
Whoa, what was that?
Whoa! Should we call the cops?
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Wait, he's back! Oh no!
Hey, listen, I think like this bridge is gonna go down.
No, hey Jeffrey, I gotta tell you something.
What?
I'm your long lost brother.
What? I love you, man.
I love you too. What? What? You're back.
All right. Love improv. We love to see that. Improv. Everyone, I don't know about y'all, loyal fans. I don't know about any of you loyal homes of home, but I could watch Matt dance to Calypso music forever. Fortunately, I'm going to get to see it one more time because you have to vote again, and we're going to see the scene a third time. Yep, that's 3. With one more person in Calypso dancing. Who would you like to Calypso dance? Put a 1 in the chat for Captain Yvette. Put a 2 in the chat for not Captain Nick. Go ahead and throw those in the chat right now, and we're going to go forward like we did before.
Put a 3 in the chat for Captain Ron.
Ooh.
Nice reference.
Hello.
Thank you.
I don't understand it, but I'm sure it's good.
Oh, it's hilarious.
All right. It's currently tied. It's currently okay. All right. 2s have it. Nick, you will be dancing to Calypso music. Yvette, you will be playing all 3 of the characters from the scene by yourself.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Oh my God! It was so scary. What? Oh, wait! Whoa! Your hands look just like him. Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? Oh my God! Yo! Hey man, should we call the cops? Whoa! No! I don't know if that's such a good idea. You know, there's like his thing with like the bridge. Yo! Listen, man. I gotta tell you something. I'm your long lost brother. What? No way! I love you, man. Hey, man, I love you too.
That's the game!
Yeah.
All right. Who doesn't love Calypso music? What kind of monster do you have to be? Excellent. I feel like I've calmed on a beautiful ocean side. I thought it was pretty great. I thought, Huli, what do you think?
I thought it was great as well. I had a blast watching it. They were able to even, super fun.
Yeah. Now the question is, can the blue team come against that and get 5 points to try and bring this to a tie? To find out, let's get this captain to the screen.
You bet your bottom dollar butts we can.
Oh!
That's
luckily,
fighting
my dollar
words.
butts are all in line tonight, so I'm excited to find out if you're correct. What do you want to play, Captain Simon, to try and combat that game?
Well, exclusively dancing to Calypso music. No, just kidding. But also maybe changing styles.
I love it.
Yeah.
Changing styles? Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's play that one then.
Okay.
Go ahead and screen your team. Loyal fans, if you would, in the chat, could you please throw a bunch of book genres, some movie genres, some cliques from high school, some Body Once Told Me,
got him.
and also some wild cards. Just throw some wild cards in there. So again, that's book genres, movie genres, cliques in high school, and wild cards. Here's how this is going to work. Great. The blue team is going to be doing a scene. During this scene, at any point, I can blow my whistle, and I can add on one of those words that you're currently typing into the chat, and we will be changing the scene into the style of whatever word it is that I got from the chat. And that's basically how it's going to be. To get this up and running, keep those coming in there. I'm going to be coming to them throughout this scene. To get this up and running, I'm going to grab one of the suggestions from before, and that suggestion is Hades. Suggestion is Hades. For your initial scene. Players, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Go!
Gosh, it's hot in here, huh?
Hey, is there anything we can do about this? This is really bad.
I think this is it. I think we just burn. We're just gonna burn forever.
Just for all of eternity.
For all of it, yeah.
I see you've met your roommate, Bill. This is your other roommate, whose name is also Bill. No one will be able to tell you apart.
Western.
And honestly, there's only room in Hades for one bill. So you two are gonna have to duke it out.
Well, partner.
I'm
Good luck.
the real
I'm
Bill.
gonna be over here on the saloon piano, giving you ambience.
You know the rules.
Ding, 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 ding.
Rom-com.
Who'd have thought 2 bills in one room and maybe
It's like
there's
the next thing you're gonna say is that your favorite appetizer is
Southwestern egg
rolls. Oh my gosh!
Sorry, from the kitchen over here in Hades, someone didn't want these Southwest egg rolls. Would either of you like them?
Yeah, I would love
I'll leave them.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
AV Club.
Well, our hands just touched.
It was as electric as an AC/DC current battery.
I've got to get this TV VCR combo over to room 107. Stat, I'm so sorry. I've got to go.
I'll wait for you.
Room 107's this way.
Unnecessarily dark comic book adaptation.
That was the last we ever saw of him. He was murdered later that day by Batman as he broke his one rule that one time.
You're not supposed to kill people. You're just supposed to stun them.
It's just
This is my
your
origin.
left, Bill.
Theater kids, but the backstage ones.
And go.
Stefan's really killing it out there. Gosh, he sure is handsome. That jawline.
Mark.
Something else.
Mark, you're
I
on
wish
props.
anyone would stage kiss me.
Bill, Bill and
Bill.
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 Both of you are supposed to be watching the props. Is that your prop, Bill?
Operetta.
I'm the only Bill here.
And so we find 2 bills are stuck inside. Do will ever you survive this bill, make them fight to death. Good luck, Bill, this is your Hades test.
I will be the Bill to survive. I will be the Bill.
I'm
to
the only
kill.
Bill. I'm the only Bill.
To
I'm the only Bill.
Incredible! That's the game! That was incredible. I'm gonna throw a bonus point to the blue team for singing without an MD or any support, and that is great. All right, now it's come time, Hooli, for the audience to get in on this action.
Great. I went ahead and threw a poll in the chat to see who played it better. Was it the red team with Weekend of Birthdays 2, or was it the blue team with Changing Styles? Your vote matters. Your vote counts. Your channel points matter. Your channel points count.
And you can use them to nudge the vote in your preferred direction, as many of you know.
And it's still anyone's game. Yeah, it's still anyone's vote. They're going back and forth here.
I'm really excited to see how this turns out. These were both stellar games.
It's I mean, it's pushing back and forth. You can see who. So if you want to support or de-support, go ahead and vote accordingly.
Yeah, of course. Throw it to who you believe deserves it in your heart of hearts. It looks like it's coming down to the last couple seconds here. So if you haven't gotten your vote in yet, now is the time. This is the moment. And I think it's happened. Who won, Hooli?
Oh, and it looks like the blue team with Changing Styles with 61% of the vote. Congrats,
All right,
blue team.
Heck yeah, that makes us score 6-5.
Yes, it does.
In favor of the blue team.
Yeah, they came in with nothing and then scooped a bonus point and took the game.
Excellent. That also means it's now time to see our captains on the screen again.
Ooh.
Hello, captains. It's been a tight match so far. Very vicious, very full of bears. What would you like to play to keep this vicious bear match running? I'll let Simon choose.
Great.
Simon.
Yes, very polite bears here. We would like to play Laugh Out, but with a tootie twist.
I hate it. Field your teams. So here's how this game works. We're gonna have one person from each team at a time, and all right, we're gonna have one person from each team at any point doing a scene. If they make the other people on screen laugh in some capacity, then they're gonna have to rotate out of that scene. My mouth stopped working today. It's all going great for me. They're gonna have to rotate out of that scene, and it'll be going forward and so on throughout that scene. The team with the most rotations loses this round. So try not to be too funny. In the chat, if you could please go ahead and throw what is something very serious but not sad. Serious but not sad. No bummers. All right. And then we'll get this up and running. I guess we'll start with the captains, Simon and Yvette from each team, and we'll just rotate in. The order will go Simon, Jacob, Bruce, Yvette, Nick, Matt. Cool. All right. Voting is the first thing I saw, so we're going to take the suggestion of voting for this one. Also, I forgot to explain. You know what? I don't have to explain. Players, go.
Oh my God, Roger, you're nominated for prom king.
Oh my God, Linda, I never thought I'd get to this point. I've only ever wanted to be prom king.
Listen, Roger, and it's not a joke vote. It's not a joke vote. You deserve this. This isn't a prank. It's a real nomination.
Are you sure? Because I have never even danced before.
It doesn't have to do with dancing. It has to do with the looks and your heart.
I've also never been told that I have a
Simon,
nice...
get out of there!
Also, I've never been told that I have a nice face and personality.
Roger, it's a beautiful face and you're my best friend.
I don't have none friends. You really mean that?
Yeah, man, we've grown up together, Linda and Roger. You know, we share a locker. We have the same combo.
Playing stickball, sharing sandwiches, skipping stones.
Hey, listen, I got a tuna in here for you.
Just like Olsen.
Get out of there, Matt. Nick.
You want the tuna?
You asking me if I want the...
Nick, Matt, you're in.
I asked if you'd like the tuna fish sandwich.
You asking if I want the tuna? Yeah, I want the tuna, but I want to share it with my best friend.
Jacob. Simon was laughing. Bruce, you're in.
Is that so much to ask?
No, it's not. In fact, tuna is available to everyone in the village.
Oh, gosh, that makes me feel all kinds of things.
Both of you rotate out.
Can't do it.
Listen, they call the school the village, and that's fine. We can feed everybody.
This feeling inside of me, I gotta let it out.
Roger, listen, I didn't know.
This feeling
Roger,
inside of me, I gotta let it out.
Roger, I gotta tell you something, okay? I really want to ride your coattails as a nomination. I can't.
That out. Neck in.
I want to ride your coattails.
My coattails? My dusty, dirty, stinky coattails?
Nah, they're juicy and
out,
nice.
You
They're
seriously
juicy and hearty, and they make me feel warm.
You think this is what you want, but honestly, you gotta pass. You don't want this. I'm not the hero everyone thinks I am.
But I know that, and I still love you no matter what.
Let me tell you something that my father told me. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
your father,
you,
the
Linda.
bean farmer.
Yeah.
See? I just can't listen to fart noises anymore.
Oh, amazing.
This is insane. All right. That's what I'm doing now. All right.
That album is second only the dogs barking Christmas.
Excellent. I know I wasn't keeping track of the number of rotations. Were you, Hooey? If you were, it's fine. We'll go to a poll.
I was not, so let's go ahead and go to that poll.
Let's do it.
Played it better.
It's poll time.
It is poll position for poll time. Let's see who played it better. You got the Paddington Bears or the Bosses.
Oh
now,
my gosh!
While you're voting for this, I would just like to ask if anyone has made Calypso fart music, and if they have, please send it in to any of our pages. Link it to anywhere CSC Chicago. That's going to be CSC Chicago on any of the social medias. Hashtag Fart Calypso. Let's get that going. See if we can get that trending. But there was an important game, and people are voting now.
There's about 15. Oh my god, I gotta turn the sound off. All right, there's about 15 seconds left on this poll right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's anyone's game at this point. It really could go either way. Keep that voting up. You got a few more seconds to let them in. Let's find out who's gonna get these 5 points.
Oh, and it looks like, and it's with 55% of the vote, the Paddington Bears. Please lock your food in the box. Bears took it.
All right, I can turn my sound back on. Great. Hello. It is time for our last game of Comedy Sports, and also the hardest game in Comedy Sports. So let's get our captain on the screen, please. Captains. We have 2 of them. Here is how.
Grrr.
The intensity is so real. Captain Simon, Captain Yvette, we have come to our final game and also the hardest game. For this game, you're each going to need to send someone out the room. Who is it going to be?
Jesse.
Okay.
All right. Jesse, get out of here. Yvette, who's it going to be?
It's gonna be me.
All right, Yvette, get out of here. Right now, Yvette and Jesse are muting their computers so they can't hear anything and walking away so they can't see anything. And that means only one thing. It is time to get into 6 things. Now, for 6 things, we're going to need a lot of suggos from you. That's right, suggestions. All kinds of suggos in there. Just hit them to us, and we'll get this up and running for the game of 6 things. I'm going to do 1, 3, and 5. And if you wouldn't mind, Hooli doing 2, 4, and 6, I'd greatly appreciate it.
I'm an oddball, but today I'll go even.
Excellent. I love that very much. All right, for the first one, which is sleeping, may I please have a book series that hasn't been made into a movie or TV show yet, but should be, and who would be a better, less homophobic voice actor for Mario than Chris Pratt? A reminder, it is, what book series or hasn't been made into a movie or TV show yet, but should be, and who would be a better, less homophobic voice actor for Mario than Chris Pratt? Go ahead and throw those in the chat, and I'll pull them in just a second. This activity is, of course, sleeping. So when you are sleeping, one often does that in a bed. Whew, right now, get those suggos in there, please. We really yum yum yum. We'll say you are sleeping and your bed is Danny DeVito. Great. And what's a book? Any book series at this point, I will take. That isn't Harry Potter because we get that a lot, and I'm over it.
Let's see. We got some book fans in there, I'm sure. Let's see what we got.
There must be someone. While we wait for those Hardy Boys, great, thank you. Hardy Boys, so your bed is Shaq and your blankets are the Hardy Boys.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and slide into that second activity if we could. This activity is going to be, first of all, I need your second favorite state. Go ahead and type in your second favorite state, and go ahead and type in your second favorite food. A lot of seconds here. Second favorite food and your second favorite state. That would be great for the activity of riding a tractor. Okay. All right. So if, all right. Oh, that is perfect. I love that. All right. So if you were riding a tractor, you're riding it to somewhere. And in this instance, you are going to be riding it to Wisconsin. Thank you, Lizzie Powers. All right. And, I don't, who is this? I don't know this. Second favorite food is chicken and waffles, and that is correct. That is what your tractor is going to be. You're going to be riding, the tractor itself is going to be chicken and waffles.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. For the third activity, may I please in the chat have, what is something you'll never touch? Not something you don't want to touch, not something it would be bad to touch, something you'll never touch. And then may I also please have, what is something that's title has alliteration? So, awful anteaters, or anything along those lines. Whew, that broke my brain a little bit. Excellent. So any kind of alliteration, pair of words, and something that you'll never touch in the chat, if you would not mind. Excellent. We got a lot of cool things coming in right now. I want to know which one is Bad Boys is for, frankly.
Right? Don't limit yourself. Let's make it applicable.
You'll never touch, or is it alliteration? I think it's probably alliteration. All right. Great. So for this one, here's what we will take. We are going to take a lawnmower. So you are playing chess, but your pieces are lawnmowers. And you are playing against Bad Boys.
Perfect. All right. And then for this next one here, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead in the chat right now. Go ahead and type in something that's only found in space. Something that's only found in space. And let's go ahead and chat. Who's your favorite band of the 90s? Who's your favorite 90s band? A band that was in the 90s. Michelle, I'm not sure if that's a band or a thing, but Space Trash is all right by me. I'm actually going to take, so your apple itself is going to be a star. Your apple is going to be stars. And, 1000%, you're doing it with Boys to Men.
Amazing. I love it. All right, for number 5, which is going to a garage sale in the chat, may I please have, if your cat could put on a TV program, what TV program would your cat put on to watch? And then, if you, if you only had to wish, and you had to wish for an item, had one wish, and you had to wish for an item of some kind, what item would you wish for? What TV would your cat watch? What item would you wish for? In the chat, please. I'd love to see them. Starting to come through right now. I love a lot of these. Perfect. I will, let's see. I'm going to take Golden Girls. So you're going to a garage sale. The garage sale is owned by the Golden Girls. Nope. The garage sale All right, you are going to garage sale, and the garage is the Golden Girls. The garage itself is the Golden Girls. Okay.
Love it.
And then you are not doing it at a garage at all. You were doing it at the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I understand what I did there, and I stand by it. It's the fifth thing. It's supposed to be hard.
It is. I am now recapping or reevaluating mine to try and equal it up. All right. What I need from everyone right now is to go ahead in the chat. Go ahead and type out your. Go ahead and type out the one place that you would like to go via a boat. Where is the one place that you would like to go that you can only get via a boat? So where are you going on a boat? And then let's go ahead and get this. What is a let's stick with this. What is a TV show, not your cat, but that your dog would watch? What is a TV show that your dog would watch? So we're same but different. We're gonna change it up a little bit. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. For this last one of watching college football, your couch is going to be the entire city of Venice. So your couch is going to be Venice. And then you are watching it with so I'm gonna do a little curve. You're watching it with Steve from Blue's Clues.
Love it. All right. Thank you so much, Huli. Thank you so much, loyal fans. We got through that together using teamwork and believing in ourselves. Here's right now, Huli is going to text our guessers and welcome them back into the room. Meanwhile, I'll explain to you how this game works, just in case you don't know. This is a game of 6 things. It's the hardest game in comedy sports. In the game of 6 things, these guessers will be trying to guess the activities and the replacements that we have gotten from you, the loyal fans. Here, they will have a minute and a half to get their guessers, to get each one of these things. At the end of that minute and a half, they have a final opportunity to guess. If they get it, great, they get 5 points. If they don't get it, the other team has an opportunity to steal and get those 5 points for themselves. However, the last two, being extra hard as they are each worth 10 points to really up those stakes and make sure this can be anyone's game. Additionally, they're not allowed to use normal English words or explain things because that'd be way too easy. Instead, they have to use mime, which is the ancient part of Kung Fu. And nope, that's not right. The French art of Kung Fu. Nope. Hold on, I have to take this. Hello? Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
No, it's just moving your body to act out things. Great. And then gibberish, which is a made-up language that doesn't make sense. Excellent. Everyone agrees that went great. And it looks like we at least have most of the players here. One of the guessers appears. Oh, okay, great. Awesome. All right. We are ready to go. Blue team, how you feeling? You good to go?
Yeah.
The game of the 6 things. Minute and a half of the clock. Go!
مشكلة البياسكا إذا
is a flum flum flum. Hum is a fwa. Wah wah wah. Is a foop foop foop. Foop foop foop. Hum hum. Is a poof. Is who. Is a is a
One minute left.
Is a foie.
المشكلة إذا squeak 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 was gasgata إذا مش كلاسيا المشكلة إذا إذا وان بسات saba إنه مسكتا إذا باشا داشا إذا أبسا كوارا إذا بيسكتا وإذا باسا إذا كاسا إذا باسا يابا.
Yes, 5 seconds.
Second class.
Excellent. Thank you for doing the activity. I will stop the talk when you do the activity. Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
All right, and the mattress I'm sleeping on is Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
And the bed frame is Bob Hoskins from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
God, I wish it was. No, I love that idea, though. You have about 30 seconds left.
30, yeah.
And you are sleeping. Otherwise, not quite there.
I got some work to do.
You got this. I believe in you. Go.
As a food is
Als ik van de food. Ja, I'm at the bar. Is voor.
It's a boy and a boy. And a bossa is a ah, and a bossa is a huh.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Ha ha. But is a
All right, we got 2 seconds left for you, Jesse. What are you doing?
I'm sleeping. And the bed frame is Danny DeVito.
Yes!
And the mattress is Abbott and Costello.
Okay. I am going to give you the bed as Danny DeVito. And that's my the twins. Is what a great twins give. You have 2 seconds left to see if you can clean up that last thing. It's not Harvard. It's not Abbott and Costello. And it's also not a bed frame. Go.
Mushkasa is wapa is a basa squish squish boom 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 boom.
All right, Jesse. Let's see if you got this.
That's right. I am sleeping, and the bed is Danny DeVito, and my pillow is Detective Hardcastle.
Oh. All right, Yvette. Let's see if you can seal it for 5 points.
Okay, so I am sleeping. The bed, the mattress is Danny DeVito, and then the box spring is the Hardy Boys.
Oh, so close! It was the Hardy Boys. We were looking for the blankets, unfortunately.
Oh, this is blankets, Bruce! Get out of here!
I should have gotten
What
Hardy
I have
Boys.
written down.
That's what I screen captured the screen, so it's what we're going with.
Darn it!
All right. That was so close. Great try, everyone. All right. Number 2, the red team. The red team, you have a minute and a half on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes, we are, ref.
Go.
Skip it a while, skip it a while. Skip it a while, skip it a while.
Oh, shit,
Skip it. We got skip it a while. 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 Skip
One minute left.
Chica.
Bee-bobble, beep, 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 beep,
Thirty seconds.
Skip it a while. Skip it a while.
Ten seconds left. Yvette, what are you doing?
Okay, I am riding a tractor.
Yeah!
Okay, I am riding to Minnesota.
Okay.
And my tractor is chicken and waffles.
You are riding a tractor. The tractor is chicken and waffles. You are not going to Minnesota. You have 10 seconds left. Let's see if you can clean it up.
Okay.
Ba 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 boom bim bam boom bam 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 boom bam 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 Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum,
four,
ba, bum,
three,
bum, ba, ba, ba.
That sounds like
All right,
time.
Yvette. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm riding a tractor. My tractor is chicken and waffles, and I'm riding to Wisconsin.
That's correct. 5 points to the red team.
All right.
I'd like to steal.
Okay. Our score is currently 15-6 in favor of the red team. Excuse me. Blue team, it is now back to you. You have a minute and a half on the clock. Ready? And go!
Is a swing, is whoop, is a bing, 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 bing.
Oh, it's a boop, it's a boop, bing.
Is a foop, a boop, 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 boop. Is a foop, a foop, foop, foop.
Let's skip it.
One.
Wisconsin is a whoop. It's a wappa shagaba. Wasaba yaba now. It was like, it's a oh, blah, 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 oh,
Voice of what is
square.
Wapo, 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 is a wapo.
All right.
27 seconds left. That's 27 seconds.
left. All right, Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm playing chess.
Yes.
And my chess pieces are a lawnmower.
Yes.
And I'm playing chess with a bad boy.
That's correct! 5 points to the blue team.
Oh, that was a fun one.
I'd like to steal.
You already did. My heart. All right, red team. You are now back up. It is currently 15-11, anyone's game. Let's see if you can keep this lead up and running. You have a minute and a half of the clock. Ready? Go!
Ba 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 ha ba da bleedy blah 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 blah. Ba 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 sa ba ba oh sa ba 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 sa ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba.
Hookah. Ashika
ba ba ba.
Hookah.
Ababa, kababa, wababa, skibaba, 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 skabada, ba,
Simpa, ta, shika.
Sama sa ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Booba be ba be ba be oh ba ba da ba 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 be people ha who hey bo ha who yeah.
Shika fuga ba ba ha shababa kuka fuka.
24 seconds remain.
All right, Yvette, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm apple picking.
Yeah.
My apples are stars.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and I am with an R&B group that I need
Technically
cleaned
true,
up.
but not what we're looking for. You have 24 seconds left to clear this up.
Okay.
Go!
Skibba, 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 skibba. Skibba, da, ba ba ba. Ababa, wabba,
I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
Time left.
Yes.
I'm not sure,
You can
Magic.
say it.
Okay, I am apple picking. My apples are stars, and I'm with Boys to Men.
That's right. Back again. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Got on it. All right. 5 points to the red team.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet.
No, because the score is now 20-11. All right. 20 to 11.
These last two.
Yeah, what about them?
You go.
These last two, we're going to bump it up to 10 points apiece. So if the bosses take this, they are in the lead. If the bosses steal, they are in the lead. If they bribe me, I will see if I can get them points to put them in. That can't happen. That can't happen. This is all coming down to 6 things.
It's all coming down to
These
this.
last
All right.
2 things.
Blue team, you have a minute and a half on the clock. You got a thing already, and your time starts now.
Muszka is a beep beep, kluk, and a muszka paska is a and a muszka paska is a Abashaba. It's just a wasa.
Escapa.
Ashaba is a hoop. Boom. And a muskaba is a hoop. Boom. And a ching ching. Ha. As a saba. It's a wasa. Yeah, a saba. A basaba waba. It's a basa. What's your basa?
Escapa.
Is a boop 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 boop. Ba is a boopy doopy doo, a boop boop, a bing bing, ba ba da ba da bam, ba da ba da ba
And the mushka is a wow, it's a wasa basa. It's a busha basa.
30 seconds remain.
It's a boo, busha woo, busha the boo. Whoa! And a busha is a what? In a busha is a busha. In a busha is a wa super tuba. Ba 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 da da ba. Chupa da ba da.
All right.
10 seconds remain.
Jesse, what you doing?
Goodness gracious, I'm parking my car in a garage. The garage door are the Golden Girls, and the parking garage itself is Britney Spears doing "Oops, I Did It Again" at the halftime show.
All right.
At a halftime show.
The garage is the Golden Girls. I think I'll take that last one. Because you were clear about what it was, although indirectly, and the activity you need to clean up. You have 10 seconds left to clean up this activity, and your time starts now.
Waba is a boom, boom, cha-ching. Abasa.
3 seconds remain.
I am the owner and operator of a public parking garage.
Okay. You're gonna need those 3 seconds.
It's a humble business, but it pays the bills.
I get it. Unfortunately, it's not relevant to this thing, so let's see if you can get the one that is in these last 3 seconds. Go!
Either wasa is a hoop, or a whoosh, and a wusakabasa is a wah, and a busaka, and a busaka, and a busaka is a busha, it's a papa. Papa?
All right, Jesse. Let's see.
All right, I am ushering people to their seats at a sporting event.
Unfortunately, no, but let's see if Yvette can steal this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, do I need to do the whole thing or just the activity?
Yes, all of it.
Okay, so the garage door is Golden Girls. I am at the Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again halftime show. But my activity is I am at a garage sale?
That's correct!
I'm such a dumb. I was such a dumb. Can I steal?
No.
Here's the thing, Jesse. I will give you an extra point if you can get the more specific answer we were looking for at where you're at.
Where I'm at?
Specific, I guess, really.
I'm at the Super Bowl halftime show.
All right, 1 point to the blue team. 5 points to the red team.
10 points to the red team.
Oh, 10 points. That's right. All right. This last one we're just playing for fun and pride. But let's do it anyway, shall we? Here's our final thing. Red team, minute and a half on the clock. And your time starts now.
Basketball.
Splooshy, splooshy. No, Baba Siba, Baba Siba. Baba Pink, Baba.
Three.
2 seconds.
2, 3.
2.5.
2. All right. And then
32? Do I have 32 seconds?
3. What are you doing?
I heard 32 seconds.
Okay. I am watching college football.
Yes.
Okay. My couch is the whole city of Venice, and the team is Blue's Clues.
All right, you are watching college football. Your couch is Venice. Blue's Clues is involved. You have 3 seconds left. Go.
Skip it a
Time. That looks like time. Time.
What are you doing?
I'm watching a college football game, and my couch is Venice.
Yes.
And the team is the character from Blue's Clues. Couldn't tell you who it is.
For the steal and 20 points. What is this?
What?
What is this thing?
20.
I'm the ref. I can do whatever I want.
Yvette's watching college football. The couch is Venice, and she's watching it with Steve.
That's correct!
You broke my heart, Todd Page! You broke my heart!
I stole it, baby! You can't stop the steal!
That is a big 20-point steal, giving the Bosses a finale of 32 points. And that, last time I checked, is 2 more than 30 than the Paddington Bears had, making the Bosses winners. What a great Calypso fart match. This has been a Comedy Sports. Check out our community page. Check out our merch page. Check out all of our pages. Let's go ahead and give some thanks to some of the team right now. Let's go ahead and thank Matt Elwell, who did some tropical things this evening. Let's go ahead and thank Nick Hasselbrock, who also lived a very Calypso life this evening. And go ahead and thank your captain of the Paddington Bears, Yvette Jaskowitz, who will be Calypsoing into your hearts. But go ahead and give more love to your winning Bosses, starting with Bruce Lucifer Phillips. Go ahead and give it up for Bruce. And go ahead and throw those 6s and 7s in there for Jesse Gomez. And lastly, give it up for Captain Simon Collier. This has been Uli from Comedy Sports. Give it up for Ref Todd Page one more time. Todd, turn that music up. This one's for you. This was the last 9:30 match for a while at Comedy Sports, and I think you know why. Because we've gone live. Go to the Den. Check us out. Come back to the 7:30 shows. Go to the live shows. Eat a can of beans. We are out of here. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm getting this album for Christmas.